Hello everybody, my name is Ray. Welcome to the Evangelical Dark Web. Today we'll be diving into Al Mohler and Southern Baptist Theological Seminary launching a lawsuit against the Biden vaccine mandate. So this is a topic that's being covered by a lot of people in discernment, online ministry, and reporting. Reformation Charlotte seems to be on the camp of credit where credit is due. Protestia is very skeptical and kind of cynical about Al Mohler's decision here, and I independently came to that same conclusion, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. But, don't forget to like the channel and subscribe to the channel and the video and all that other stuff, and check out evangelicaldarkweb.org, because this article was published on Sunday, and I didn't feel like doing a video for Sunday. So with that said, we're going to cover this video today. And don't forget to leave a comment about what you think about what I think. Specifically with regards to Al Mohler leading this lawsuit along with Alliance Defending Freedom. So in partnership with Alliance Defending Freedom, the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary launched a lawsuit against the Biden Regency for its upcoming OSHA requirements for employers to mandate the COVID vaccine. The requirements are for federal contractors and companies with more than 100 employees and to be enforced by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. The Alliance Defending Freedom recently announced that it would actually live up to its name in defending freedom from branch Covidianism after, of course, a year and a half. This lawsuit would be their first major push towards this effort. And it's not like this is the only lawsuit they're announcing, but at this time, they are finally taking up this fight. And like Al Mohler, they are finally taking up this fight. Al Mohler, on the other hand, has been largely reticent on this fight as well, with a posture of compliance towards the government mandates thus far. This lawsuit is likewise the most aggressive action he's taken against America's largest pagan religion to date. That's pretty key to point out. Because again, if we want to go through Al Mohler's record on this, he wasn't big on John MacArthur opening up his church. He was very pro-submissiveness. He was, encourages people to get vaccinated. And I believe he also wanted students at Southern Baptist Theological Seminary to sign like a statement saying that they would comply with the government mandates and stuff like that. So Al Mohler's been very compromised on this issue. Southern Baptist Theological Seminary would join the Methodist Asbury Theological Seminary in this lawsuit. According to the ADF press release, Mohler is quoted saying, "It is unacceptable for the government to force religious institutions to become coercive extensions of state power. We have no choice but to push back against this intrusion of the government into matters of conscience and religious conviction." He goes on to say, "This institution exists for the purpose of educating ministers for churches. This seminary must not be forced to stand in for the government in investigating the private health decisions of our faculty and employees in a matter involving legitimate religious concerns. We are glad to join Asbury Theological Seminary in taking a stand against government coercion. The fact that the largest U.S. seminaries of Baptist and Methodist traditions are here standing together against this mandate should send a clear and urgent message to Christians and to the nation. I am thankful for the excellent work of Alliance Defending Freedom as they present our petition to the court." So, that was more of my news reporting. My analysis, again, is quite cynical on Al Mohler and ADF because they were nowhere on this fight 6 months ago as well. And they're the big evil law firm. Like, if you look at the God's Not Dead movies, largely inspired by Alliance Defending Freedom. They are like the inspiration for those big Eva movies. So people who supported functionally or explicitly lockdowns and mask mandates all of a sudden caring about vaccine mandates is reminiscent of the stupid frog that never realized that the hot tub he was sitting in was always supposed to turn into a boil. And now people like Al Mohler claim that they are acting boldly with late lawsuits all of a sudden now that it affects them personally. Al Mohler's lawsuit is not courageous. It's duplicitous. Al Mohler will live and die for the 11th commandment of the Southern Baptist Convention. Thou shalt not speak ill of another Southern Baptist. This is pressingly obvious when his own house, via the cooperative program, is split on this issue. The International Mission Board in September announced that they are mandating vaccines for their missionaries. This religious institution does not seem to care about matters of conscience and religious conviction. They have no qualms about Al Mohler has no qualms about the International Mission Board investigating the private health decisions of our faculty and employees in a matter involving legitimate health concerns. He has no qualms about them doing that. Al Mohler appears to be silent on the issue within the cooperative program since it's a more difficult fight. But on the easy, popular fight against OSHA, he wants to roar like a lion. This is not real leadership. This is above average big evil leadership. There is a difference, and that needs to be pointed out. Al Mohler is not acting boldly here. He is taking the popular path because there's a lot of things going on with Al Mohler at the moment. Al Mohler is someone who lost a lot of his power and prestige within Southern Baptist politics over the recent convention. He has definitely been usurped from the Baptist Biumvirate, which I've written about. Kevin Ezell is basically the sole head honcho in charge of the Southern Baptist Convention. He's in charge of it, and I would say that Danny Akin has superseded Al Mohler in being the next in line. So with that said, Al Mohler has fallen out of favor, and I think this is him trying to regain some of that favor. I also think that this is him, like the Daily Wire, picking a popular fight now that it's late after supporting much of the lockdown decisions leading up to this point. And now he wants to fight back, and now he wants to lead the charge. Again, my stance on this has always been, if you aren't an OG, get to the back of the line. Because you've already failed to have the discernment necessary to understand these times. So you need to get behind and listen to the people that understand the times. So that's all I got to say about Al Mohler on this. I think he's completely duplicitous, and this lawsuit is no different in that. And the fact that the International Mission Board has a vaccine mandate, and he's pretty silent on that issue as far as I'm concerned, he's a hypocrite for even trying to launch a lawsuit against the Biden vaccine mandate. So that's all I got to say about that. Let me know what you think about what I think. Like, subscribe, share, all that other stuff that helps with the magical YouTube algorithms, and I'll catch you on the next one.